All right, we're bringing in the Jones Tigers, one of the powerhouse here in Central Florida. Come on in, number one.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the road, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, as long as I stick to the plan.
Yeah, number one in the house. Hey, number one, how you doing, brother?
Good.
All right, tell the people your name, what position you play, and where year you graduate.
Jerry Parker, class of 2024, running back.
Yeah, that's my dog. I like, I know most of these kids. I'm a preface that I know most of them anyway. Real good athlete. I'll let you start off with it.
Well, you say your last name Parker, right?
Yes, sir.
And y'all head coach last name is Williams, right?
Yes, sir.
So I always bring that up because number one is either what? The coach's son or the best player on the football field. You're not the coach's son, right?
No, sir.
So you the best player on the field?
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. What do you play again?
Running back.
Running back. So you look to be a speedster, scat back. What you doing? Catching out the backfield? Do everything?
Everything.
Huh?
Everything.
Everything. All right, so how many touchdowns you going to have this year?
Trying to have 20 plus.
20
20
What's
plus.
the goal? Do you have that written down somewhere?
I got it in my notes.
Hey, let's write it down and let's put it like where you can see it every day.
I got it in my notes right now. It's in my notes.
Oh, because I forgot. These kids look at
They
their
don't-
phone.
yeah,
My bad.
So real quick, in order to get 20 touchdowns, who you think you have to motivate the most on your team in order for you to be successable?
My old lineman and my quarterback.
So how often you talk to them?
Every day.
All
When
right,
they
that's what
wrong,
I'm talking about. This man focused, man.
No.
Laser focused.
Tell the man, I know that you have some schools looking at you. Talk about some of the schools that are looking at you and tell me what you want from a college experience.
You asked that again? You said,
Like, tell me, what schools are looking at you, recruiting you, and what do you want from a college? Like, it's not always about what a college wants from you because they just want you to be a good football player. But what do you want from a college? What do you, because, you're going to have 4 years, so do you want to, a college that's academically sound? Do you want a place you can play? Just whatever you want.
what I want from a college, I want a college that can make me a man, get me ready for the real world, get me ready for life outside of football, just in case football don't work out.
All right. And what schools are recruiting you right now?
Marshall, I got an offer from Marshall, Virginia Tech looking at me, what other schools? Middle Tennessee, Buffalo, I got Georgia State looking at me. What other schools came? NCAT, North Carolina A&T, Penn State came the other day talking to me. What other school? Oh, Alabama State University,
Okay.
HBCU.
There you go.
It's one more school I'm missing.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
Western Michigan.
You
Western
can't go to
Michigan.
all of them.
Yeah.
But you go ahead and answer that good question you always ask because you already talked about number uno. My bad.
I already asked him.
Yeah. All right,
That's the first thing I got out the
that's
way.
right. Yeah, that's your
You
boy.
like what I did? The
That's your
first thing I got out the way?
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it.
All right, you got anything else for the young
No,
man?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to see you play. Like I said, I've watched you guys play over the past couple of years. They're at the stadium, man, right across the street from your school. And I'll definitely be in the stands this year as well, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you. I've known you for a minute, man. I think one of the hardest working kids I've seen, man. So
Yes, sir. Thank
real
you.
talk, man. I appreciate that. Like you every game I see now, I saw you work hard. So I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
Who next?
Cut off the music. Come on through. Oh, come on through, big dog. I know who you are.
You got to give me
Come
an
on through,
intro.
baby. Oh, hey, we ain't got to give me. Hey, man, we're coming up. Hey, man, I thought we was just doing one intro for the whole school.
Whatever.
Hey, are we doing one intro for the whole school? That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, man, have a seat, man. Yeah, I've known this man for a minute. Tell the people, man, a little bit about yourself, man. Tell them what your name, where you graduate, what position you play.
My name is James Chanel. I graduated class of 24, and I'm a defensive back at Jones
And
Hall.
I know him as James Chanel, but I also know him by his nickname. That's what I would call him most of the time. So go ahead and tell the people your nickname, man.
Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my favorite kids, man. Real talk. Go ahead, Coach. I got a little stuff for him, but he's one of my favorites.
So, Bobo, I can't ask the name anymore about how people get nicknames. I got in trouble last time. So you say you're a DB. I see you built like it thin, right, thin ankles. That's things that coaches look at.
Yes, sir.
What's the strength of your game? What do you play, corner?
Yes, sir.
What's the strength of your game?
I think like attacking the ball is strength in my game, like going up to get it, not waiting for it to come down.
Are you aggressive on that line? You like to play press? I'm a play off, coach. How
I
you
can
play the game?
all. I like playing all. I don't like sticking to my game at one thing. Like I like to do everything.
You like a trash talker too. Come on. Come
I don't
on.
like trash
You don't
talk.
talk. You don't talk to the receiver like, hey boy,
unless
finna
you
serve
get
you.
intense like that, yeah. That when it start to get like, yeah.
I was about to say, man, he talk trash.
He
Yeah,
look like
once you get
hey,
intense though.
listen, the same way we can look at a dude and tell he a quarterback, the same way I can look at you and tell you be giving it to him, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
you be
Well,
giving it to him.
man, tell the people a little bit about what schools are looking at you, and then more importantly, what do you want from a college experience?
Well, I got a few schools looking at me like West Virginia, UConn, Alabama State University, and I just got another one from Bowling Green.
But y'all gonna have a lot,
ECU.
because y'all coach is one of the more active coaches with recruiting. He's gonna make sure that you guys get that. But what do you want from a college experience?
I want somewhere I can call home, like somewhere I could feel like where I'm at now. At Jones, I want to feel like welcome. I want somebody that want me. For me, like
Hey man, that's the best advice. Anybody out there, if you're listening, that's good advice, not only just for football, but in life. You want somebody to want you. So man, we appreciate your time, man. Thanks a
sir.
lot, man. Hey, I expect a lot of big things from you this season. I really do.
Yes, sir.
And I know you'll do your thing. So I'm proud of you.
yes, sir.
All right, brother. I appreciate
All
you.
right, bro.
Thank y'all.
All right, man.
Yes,
No,
sir.
thank you, bro. Always good to see you, boy. DeAndre Robinson. Hey, man, sit in the purple, man. Sit in the purple. Sit your big old behind. Hey, I can talk to him like that. I know him. I talk to him like that all the time. Hey, so, because somebody see him like, man, why is he talking to him like that? No, this is like one of my kids. So now,
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, but I know you, but tell the people your name, tell them what position you play, and when you graduate.
DeAndre Robinson, class 2024, D lineman.
Hey, man, I got a question for him. I've been around him. Hey, man, do you ever go anywhere without the goals?
Sometimes here and there,
All right.
not too much. Though.
All right, well, you got it from here.
But we're gonna get in there, man. Like I said, I've been seeing you following your career. I break down some of the top talent here in the nation, and you already in the queue to come up. I've seen you on quite a few interviews. What is it that makes everybody want your talent when it comes to these colleges? Why is everybody after you?
Because my size is like, you can't teach size, and I can move my size as well.
All right. So with that being said, what are these coaches looking for out of you? What is it that they saying, man? We can do this or that for you.
They looking forward to like me playing all levels of the D lineman, so I can play because of my athleticism. I can play anywhere on the D line.
Man, this man keep talking about athleticism. So, like, we had this conversation. Can you dunk a basketball? I mean,
You stole my stuff, man.
I'm just saying, man.
All right, go ahead.
Like, what's your best dunk? Like, let's go tell us how athletic you are.
My best dunk, a little two-hand dunk. I can flush it. I can do whatever you want.
I can't dunk, so I'm good.
I used to could. I can't no more.
If somebody fell down, I jump off their back and I dunk it like that. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna ask you this here last question, man. I know some of the big name schools are after you. I'm always throwing my beloved you, and I just saw you were down that way. Talk to me, man. Yeah, I know he hate when I talk about it. He's a Texas boy, but talk to me, man. What's your thoughts when it comes to these schools? What are you looking for in these universities?
I'm looking forward to somewhere I can call home, take care of my dudes. I just want to make sure my family comes to the games, everything. Like, I just want to make sure I can develop, go to the NFL.
Gotcha.
Hey, I've been around him, man. I'm tired of talking to him. I was with him last weekend, a couple of weekends before, so, hey, he can put the mic down, man. We good.
Hey, I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad I asked that question. Make him put his hat back on. That boy, that dome hanging out.
He gonna ask about Miami, boy. I'm telling you, no matter what.
Look,
That's
Malik
really what the
Brown
question
coming
was.
up too. He coming up too. We're gonna talk some more, man.
We appreciate
I'm
you,
good,
boy.
man.
Hey,
Appreciate you, baby.
You
We're
know
gonna
your
chop it
family,
up.
boy. All right, boy. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, we got coming to the stage, man. I know all the kids'
Come to the
names,
stage.
but I'm gonna let him come on up and introduce himself. Come on up, man. One of my favorites, definitely for sure. Look at him. He come down all smooth with it, Hey, so
He built like a wide receiver.
No.
DB?
No, what do you see now?
Quarterback.
Exactly. Hey, man, tell the people your name, what position you play, and where you graduated.
All right. My name is Christian Robbins, and class of 25, and I'm an athlete. I play everything.
You play everything.
See?
But what position do you play? Well, I don't know, because over there, they got athletes. So what position you going to play primarily this year?
Receiver.
Okay, so I might be wrong.
Cool. I've been in this game for years.
Hey, man.
There's rules to this thing,
Hey,
man.
man, he changed up on me.
All right, so apparently you were playing quarterback at one point.
Yes, sir.
And then now you're a wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
What prompted that change?
Well, once he seen like my athleticism and like my 40 time, he could see that I could actually run, and like I always been like I could throw the ball, But at the time, I know I could catch too, so I really never had a problem with changing my position. So after you made that change, it was just
See,
there.
I know the whole family, so which now you say you're a receiver, so I know your older brother.
So,
So who's better? Who was he better than you? You better than him? I mean, because he gonna see it, you know.
I'm always take me over him for sure.
I just want to, you know, me. I just
I always
always.
bet
He's
on me.
supposed to.
Hey
Come
man,
on.
I just want to, you know, start some family trauma. You know?
He want to solve a family
Hey man,
problem.
you know what it is.
I'm gonna ask you a legit question. You say your 40 time, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your 40 time? Are you legit fail, or is that like somebody in the backyard with a stopwatch?
Nah, it was my coach.
Okay, your coach gave you the time. What was it?
Ran a 4.5.
A 4.5. All right, so that's good speed. I see. You said we came in. I see your hands, man. You got big hands.
Yes, sir.
What is the best part about you playing wide receiver? What makes a college say I got to have that dude on my team?
I can run routes. You to be honest, you gonna even forget I played quarterback after you see me run my routes.
I ain't
He
seen
crispy like that?
I haven't
We
seen
gonna
him. I
find
haven't
out.
seen him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see, man.
All
You know,
right.
but my thing is, well, you have an advantage because you did play quarterback.
Yes, sir.
So you have a real advantage at wide receiver because you
sir.
know what the depths need to be, the routes need to be, what the coverage need to be. I know your pops, man. I'm sure he, you know, talked to you about that kind of stuff. You know, he's been around the Central Florida area for a long time. You know, y'all are definitely, you know, I know that you're gonna be good. I'm not really worried about that.
Sure.
But what are you looking for from a college? What do you want from your college experience?
Well, in my college experience, I'm looking for them to actually build me up to be the man, the black educated man. Even if football doesn't work out, I would like to go on in life as a black educated young man, and I would like to help others and just build up my community.
Hey, you know, you get it honestly because your dad been building community for a while, man. So I appreciate you. Thanks a lot, man. Hey, you can put the mic down. We're gonna bring up your last. We're gonna bring up the last guy from Joe High. I appreciate you, boy. Hey, I'm gonna come and check you out for real. Hey, Joe High, we bring up the last guy, the last man on the total polls coming up. This dude right here, man. I won't even. Hey, hey, man. I know this kid for a long time too. Hey, I'm gonna let you tell the people your name, what year you graduated, what position you play.
George Brown, class 224. I play DB.
Man, you go ahead and ask the question. I know what you finna ask because you got on a number. You gotta ask.
Gotta ask.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask.
What I gotta ask?
You wearing 21, so I mean, you gotta ask him.
You ask him.
Hey, man. You wearing number 21 because you know in high school most guys want to wear single digits and don't want to go over 20. You chose 21. Why did you choose 21?
Really, I chose 21 because when you wear this, you really got to play. Like, at the position that I'm at, you got to be a dog.
Why?
Because the people wouldn't had it in
Who
previous
had
years.
it? Who had it?
Deion Sanders had it.
See, this is you supposed to be like, I wear 21 because I'm pride, baby. I'm a dog. Where you at, pride? We gotta teach you, baby.
We got to teach you. So what happens is, it's all good, man. So listen, you go out there, you playing cornerback, man. And like I say, Jones, there's a lot of expectations for that school right here in Central Florida. Everybody knows it, right? And the expectations are high, right? And the standards are high there. What is it that you guys, you've been our last guest so far as the player, what is it from the player's perspective is the outlook for this season coming up?
Outlook for this season. Everybody down us this year because we got a lot of people leaving. So really just to work hard and prove everybody wrong.
You're right. And so, and people don't realize this in football, people always graduate.
Yeah.
Right? People will be like, well, they will never get another this, and another one shows up. You know what I mean? Everybody, there's never going to be another,
Right.
Malik Bryant, for example, to use his name, and then you show up. You understand? Yeah. And so that's what you got to do, put them on the map. Let me ask you, when it comes to playing defensive back, what is your strength, and what is the strength of the defense this year?
Honestly, I'm all around. Like, I can cover, I can hit, tackle, make big plays,
All right.
whatever you need.
And then what's the strength of the defense this year? What's y'all strongest part? O-line, D-line, linebacker, DBs?
That D-line.
The D-line? Okay.
Hey,
That's going to make your job easier then, huh?
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, I love it too. Man, I appreciate you, George, man. Thanks for coming out. Man, you can put the mic down. We're going to have one of the coaches come up and talk a little bit about Joe High. We're going to have one of the coaches come up and talk about a little bit. And appreciate you, George. You know you good. Hey, so which coach is coming up talking? Oh, man.
Coach Will.
What's up, brother?
Hey, come on through, man. Come on through, big dog. Yeah, you come on in, man. You know.
I need to get on what you on, boy.
You
God
gotta say his
damn.
number. Yeah, he done got swole.
Yo,
He looking good. Like
nah, he was here. Then when he got
then he
here,
back
then
there,
he
he
went
went
here.
back. That's what I'm saying.
Gotta keep my wife interested.
Good thing the mic was down. You know.
Yeah, but mine was live and open.
Young
How your
Thundercats.
son now? He got to be about 6,
Yeah, my
7.
son 8.
Eight?
Yeah, balling, man.
I know it.
Yeah.
You know,
Playing
don't
ball,
worry.
man.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
Playing soccer.
Nah,
Soccer?
Good, man.
Good, man.
I'll be watching you, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
we trying to make it happen,
put
man.
up on the mic, man.
Oh,
Then we
okay.
do it.
Yeah, we good. We
Hey,
gonna make it happen.
you do your thing, hey.
We trying to make it happen, man.
Well,
Look
Coach,
here. Y'all
you know,
boys got it.
Coach, we know who you are, but we still have to let you tell the people who you are. So tell the people your first name, and then just tell the people a little bit about Jones High School
Okay,
and the football program.
I'm Coach Dale, offensive coordinator, O-line coach.
Dale
Williams.
Okay.
All right, I'm Dale Williams, offensive coordinator, O-line coach.
Right.
Jones got a long history, man, in Orlando, man. One of the first schools, you know, where predominantly was black, you know what I mean, and carrying that torch for Orlando, man, and just, I mean, athletics just is galore, you know what I mean? Just we got a strong history of playing strong, being tough, and just lasting, you know what I'm saying, and staying in the thick of things always, being in the fight.
Man, I'm pretty sure they talked to you about it a little bit over there, but like one of the kids, George we just talked to, actually said it. You have kids that everybody's doubting you guys a little bit because the guys that are going off. How does that make you? Does that put a chip on you guys' shoulder?
Yes, and I think you should always play with a chip, and we always have a chip because we all know as coaches, players make your team. You know what I'm saying? You can be the greatest coach in the world, but greatest teacher, but you need players. And so every year you're gonna have that chip, and you should have that chip, even if you do got some of the best players. So you come out with that fight in you every time. And so you're right, we're gonna get that doubt, but we take it on. We take it on because that's what's gonna drive us. That's what's gonna take you to the next level. If they ain't doubting you, you ain't trying.
That's all I got for you. You got something for Coach?
Yeah, man, Coach, we worked together. Like I said, when I first moved to Orlando, you were my OC, man.
Yes,
and I'm glad to see you still in it, baby.
Yeah,
you still
appreciate
fighting.
it.
But, like I say, now you being at Jones, there's a lot of tradition there. We know it's the first black high school here in Central Florida, or Orlando, rather. It has a lot of history. The alumni base is huge, right? I've been to those games, and when y'all doing great, they love you. When you're not doing so great,
you finna hear.
So with that being said, we know that you guys have been fighting for these state championships, have been to the dance, didn't necessarily come out with the ring, but you've been to the dance. And I talked to Coach from Dr. Phillips earlier, Rodney Wells, about that. And you've been through that as well with me. How do you guys keep the players focused to say, yeah, we right there, baby, just keep going? How do y'all do that? How is that done?
One thing, Coach Will, and I learned this from you too, is that we're hard workers, and he hires teachers. And our thing is to keep in mind, our biggest thing is we want our players to be the smartest players on the field, and that's our drive every time. If we're on that board, we're in the classroom, even I'm working up under you, that's a big thing, man, drawing up those cards, getting it down there. We just drill that into them, that we want guys that want that letter of intent, not just playing football for fun, but going to that next level. And that's our goal, and that's their goal. That's why they play so hard, because it's bigger than rap. You know what I mean? It's we trying to get guys to the next level. And so that's their drive, is that I'm just not, and especially with our kids, you're just not playing for a win. I'm playing for mama, playing for dad, I'm playing for my future. I'm playing for my futures, my kids. Right. So that's our kids' drive, is going to that next level. If you want that letter of intent, and we want guys that's trying to go to college, they play like that. And so that's what keeps them drive every day, is getting that O.
Man, we appreciate your time. We're going to let you go. But before you go, you got to tell the people, why are you in shape and your former coach is not? I just want to know. No, I'm just playing. Don't answer.
It's all love. It's all love.
But I do want to ask a legitimate question.
Yeah.
I saw you, and I know we're going to short on time, but I got to ask this. CeeLo Green was here.
Yes.
We know who he is.
Yeah.
We really appreciate him from Goody Mob.
Oh, yeah.
Did the players really understand who CeeLo Green, when he came into the weight room and met with the players? Did they really appreciate the message that he gave?
Man,
and what was the message?
Yeah, man, it was great, man. I think that whole 2 weeks, and we one of the teams that play music at practice. And so that whole week when we was in the weight room working out, Coach Will played a lot of Goody Mob, Outkast, CeeLo Green, because really rap kind of originated in the South around Atlanta, ATL. He wanted the kids to get familiar with who he was. And that message was, man, is the same message that you get to drive, and he gave us a lot of background of his history and where he came from, and he told us who he was and how he achieved and came from, and just kind of telling the guys how, I guess, on our level of you got to continue to fight. Even whether you're in music, whether you're going to college for school, whether you're playing football, some of our guys ain't going to be NFL players. Some of them going to school, they're going to be doctors and lawyers. But you got to have that drive and that fight and be persistent and be consistent in whatever you're trying to do. And tell them, if you're going to be a street guy, be consistent in that. If you're going to be in football, be consistent in it. Whatever you're going to do, don't be trying to be both ways. And he was just kind of stay on that path.
It's amazing that you said that, because I just told a kid that today. You get great at whatever you consistently do.
Yeah.
And and we know this, so we go. CeeLo says you got to get up, get out, and get something. We're not kicking you out, but we shot on time.
Hey, somebody peeking in my window.
Yeah,
we got
to
to ride.
about that.
Come on, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
It's always
Appreciate y'all
good to
guys.
see
All right,
you.
anytime, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, boy. You
Yes,
put
sir.
it down.
Yeah.